What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you more about my track for my four-wheeler, and for my two four-wheelers and my dirt bike / mini bike. So let's get started. So right here is the ramp. So right there's the ramp, okay? And so most of the time I'm gonna start here. So I'm actually gonna go down the trail a little bit, and we're gonna actually start down there. Right down there. So that's where we normally start. So I'm gonna start down here. So right here is where you come down off the ramp. And so most of the time I come right through here, and I go in between right there. So normally I come up in the carport, down the driveway, and I come down right here, and we go up here. So right here, we go up here, and then there's this berm right here. And then so I'm normally right over here on this side, and I'll come up on the side of the berm, give me better, speed and stuff. And then I'll come down here, come down this little hill, and then you just basically keep following this. And so right here, we're on the edge of the woods. So over here's the woods, and down in there and stuff. So we just come down through here, and this basically just takes us the whole way down to there, where it starts to get thick again. So I'll just keep walking so you guys can keep seeing where I'm going. And then right here, where I was talking about this split, so right there is that one berm. So I'll show you both parts. So right here's this one berm. We'll go on the berm first so I can show you it. So right here's the berm, and normally this is where we take the four-wheelers, and normally this is where my dad goes when I'm riding the mini bike. And then so up here is just the straight trail, and I normally take this side, and I normally just go right here. So, and then one thing that really sucks about this berm is you see all this water laying here after it rained. This spot collects a lot of rain, and it really messes up the path and stuff. But normally I'll come up along the berm, go the whole way down, and then I'll go up here, and then there's another slight berm up there. You can't really consider it a berm, but I guess it could be considered a berm. But there's no real, it's not really horizontal, and there's not really any dirt that's really stacked up, if you know what I'm saying. So it comes up, and it goes to here, and then up here is a slight berm. And then, see all these potholes? That's another bad thing. There's a bunch of potholes, and then I'd take a bunch of dirt and I'd fill it in. And then so this goes right up along here. So I'm coming right up along here. Then I'm gonna keep coming this way. And then right here is another berm right up here. And this gets muddy too. And this kind of dirt right here, it's red clay. So, and then I'll come up. So I come up right here. So I'll go up along the side. And then once it flattens back out, I go on the flat part again. And then normally, once I get about up to here where the slight turn comes, that's normally where I transition over to the left side. And then once I'm over into the left side, basically just follow up, and right here where it starts to get really so many potholes and stuff, because I was digging out rocks and I'm waiting for the dirt to get leveled and sit flush. There's another hole. And then so I go back over to this side, and then once we get up here, I'll show you all these holes because there's so many rocks. I mean, like, sometimes when I'm up here, I feel like I'm literally, like, doing, like, rock climbs sometimes. Just very small rock climbs. So, like, there's a bunch of these potholes. Like, if I stick my hand in there, that's how deep it is. You can see there's more right there, more right there. There's more right here. There's more right there, more there. More there, more there, more there. It's just everywhere. And then right here is another big one. See my hand compared to it? You see my hand compared to this one too? Like, there's just so many of them. And then right here, oh, there's a toad. See if you can see him. Can you spot him? I do. Come here, little guy. Come here. It's okay. Come on. Yep, keep going. Yep. Here we go. I got him. Got the little toad. I don't know if this is a female or a male. Actually, this is the third one I've seen today. We're just gonna put him back down. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So right here's a pothole. Look at how big this thing is. It's a monster. And the reason why it's so big is if you walk over here, I pulled this ginormous rock out of that hole. And then right there's another rock that we pulled out of the hole a different time. I already filled that hole in. So then you just come down, and there's another couple tiny potholes. Probably already showed you that one. But it's just back there. It just gets really bad with all the rocks and stuff. And that's how, like, I'm hopefully going to be getting an actual dirt bike soon. So if I do get an actual dirt bike, back there it shouldn't be as bad with the rocks because I'll have actual suspension. Because like my dad was saying last night, if you watched that video, my mini bike doesn't have any suspension. So it has no front forks, no back forks. So it doesn't have any suspension. So yeah, that's basically the entire track. There's just a little bit more to go. And I'll show you the ramp. So I mean, you guys saw me last night ramping. My dad was videoing. And this is the ramp. It basically just comes down off this straightaway. And then it just comes down straight through here. And then you hit the ramp. The only thing that sucks about down here is you see these roots. It gets really bumpy and it's like right before when I hit the jump, I feel that, and then I can't get like stable. Because you always want to be stable before you hit the ramp. But this is my ramp 2.0. I had a different one before this one. And it was probably only half the size of this one when it comes to length. They're about the same height. I think this one might be a teensy bit taller. So hopefully this rain that we just got should help pack it in and make it tighter. Because most of the time when you're like on a ramp or something and you're just building it, most of the time you have to be careful when you're going on it because it still can be very fragile. And it might not be like quite like, you know, fully like packed in tight yet. So you always want to like, you know, be careful in your first jumps. Now, last night when I was jumping, it hasn't rained in a while. So, I mean, it was still a possibility to not be packed. But it was packed pretty good because we took the four-wheelers and we ran over the sides and stuff. So, it was pretty darn packed in. But now it should even be more packed in because dirt fills in that gap. And then the dirt settles back down in. So, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.